So what's this other bullshit about these people who watch me have private time against my will and shock my genitals? What bullshit are they peddling? They weren't doing anything nice for me. They were trying to sexually torture me, psychologically torture me, and attempting to perform humiliation torture. They're invading my privacy. It's August 4th, 508. I'm Alexander Suryagianni, born June  5th, 1984. No, they weren't doing anything that was pleasurable in any shape or form. It was just sexual torture in 1984. No, they weren't doing anything that was pleasurable in any shape or form. It was just sexual torture and psychological torture and attempts at humiliation torture. But they should be humiliated since they actually take time out of their life to watch someone have private time against their will while they interact with their genitals and then tried to murder me to cover it up. But regardless of that, yeah, it wasn't a friendly thing. It was psychological torture, sexual torture, and attempts at humiliation torture, as well as discrediting tactics, because I don't even know how they represent it, because sometimes they claim other things that aren't even true when I'm having private time. So these kids were committing psychological torture, sexual torture, and attempts at humiliation torture. It was not friendly in any shape or form when I'm having private time in the privacy of my own home in my bedroom. They were committing crimes and a sexual assault repeatedly, as well as sexual torture and attempts at humiliation torture and psychological torture. So don't fall for these kids' bullshit that it's friendly and blah, blah, blah. No, they were committing severe crimes for 5 years and 5 months every time I have private time. So don't fall for bullshit. And these kids are so full of shit. I'm still trying to understand how they're not all in a fucking prison where they belong. And who is the person with more than criminal negligence buying these kids bullshit who are running their illegal gambling ring while committing psychological torture, sexual torture, and attempts at humiliation torture. Who's falling for this thing? Yeah, no, it wasn't friendly. If you have audio, you'd hear me yelling and screaming in anger and agony, not in a pleasurable manner. So that's probably why they turned the audio off and turned the telepathy off when I had private time. So key point.